Thank you for joining my channel. I'm a registered psychotherapist practicing in Ontario, and every day we are trying to share some useful strategies that you can apply in your daily life to improve your mental health. And today we will be discussing about meaning of life, searching for meaning using solution-focused brief therapy and acceptance commitment therapy strategies. And many people are asking, what's the meaning of my life? Sometimes this question might feel hopeful, sometimes it might feel overwhelming if you are experiencing challenges. But meaning isn't something you suddenly discover, it's something you build through small choices and questions every day. And today we can try to turn this search for meaning into um, three concrete steps you can apply right away by asking solution focused and acceptance commitment therapy questions and exploring ideas that were discussed in logotherapy. You can save this video so that you come back when you need direction. In psychology, meaning in life is often discussed in two parts. First of them is the presence of meaning, which means my life feels meaningful when I'm doing something. And the second one is the search for meaning. It's in the terms of I'm looking for meaning, the process of searching for meaning. But searching is not a problem. It shows you are seeking direction, you are trying to find your ways. However, the difficulty begins when the search turns into paralysis and when a person feels frozen and it's difficult for them to take action. And the questions we will discuss today will help you to start doing things, to take action, even if you feel like paralyzed or frozen or uncertain. Existential psychology and Viktor Frankl approach called logotherapy emphasizes a powerful idea about human freedom and responsibility, and that even though we cannot control many events in our lives, such as illnesses, losses, unexpected changes, or other people's decisions, we still retain a certain inner freedom. We are able to choose how we respond to these experiences. And Frankl developed idea after surviving the Holocaust, where prisoners had almost no control over their external conditions. Yet he observed that some people were still different in how they relate internally to these conditions, and some lost hope completely, while others maintained dignity, compassion, or a sense of purpose despite immense suffering. And this observation led to a central principle that between what happens to us and how we respond, there is a space where our freedom exists. So we may not choose the situation itself, we cannot control everything, but we can choose how to create meaning from our experiences, how to relate to our internal and external experiences. And the meaning we give to the experience, we attitude we take toward it, and what's important for us, how we decide to live by in that moment. And responses to challenges may differ. For instance, during the times of difficult suffering or challenges, you may have thoughts such as, my life is over, it's painful, but maybe it's also an opportunity to rethink my direction. Maybe this experience is trying to teach me something, and we can use this time to learn something new or contribute it in another way. And logotherapy suggests that meaning often emerges in three main ways. First of all, through what we create or contribute. This may include working, helping to others, building something valuable. The second one is through what we experience or connect with. It can be through love, relationships, nature, learning. And third one is through attitude we choose towards unavoidable suffering. And the third one is especially important. When we cannot change situation, our attitude becomes the place where meaning can still exist and still lives. And this doesn't mean denying pain or pretending everything is positive. Instead, it means asking a different question rather than only asking why this happened to me. We can start asking, given that this has happened, what do I want to be in response to it? And this question introduces agency and direction even in challenging, difficult situations. And from this perspective, meaning is not something waiting somewhere outside us to be discovered. It's something we actively shape through the attitudes we choose, the value we live by moment by moment. And if this video was meaningful for you, if this has created a meaningful change in your life, what kind of change you would like to see in yourself after listening to this video? And if this conversation was helpful for you, what would be the first small sign that something has shifted inside of you? How you would notice this, and what kind of change you would like to see as a result of listening to this conversation? Just a minute. So sometimes instead of staying stuck on why this has happened, we can slowly shift our attention into where can I move from here. And let's imagine that from 6 months from now, your life feels more aligned with what matters for you. What would be the one ordinary moment in your life that would show this change? What would you like to see yourself doing that would let you know that you are having meaningful life? What kinds of actions or choices might you be making more often? Who might benefit from the way you are living your life? And through these three sources, you can slowly build your meaning. First of all, ask yourself what truly matters to you. Is it health? Is it learning? Is it your connections, relationships, contribution? Is it freedom? For instance, if connection matters for you, to whom or to what do you feel connected, and how you can create meaning in your connections? Where exactly would you see this meaning? What would you be doing? If the second one is contribution, what small contribution can you make today? And after choosing one area, let's say it's health, turn it into 10-minute action. Maybe if you have chosen action, it can be 10-minute walk. And write down your plans. For instance, it can be in the form of I'm choosing to contribute to my health because it matters for me, so I choose to walk for 10 minutes daily. And a common trap in the search for meaning is this. We think that first I need to find meaning and then we'll start living. However, the opposite is true oftentimes. Meaning becomes clearer as you live, as you act, and these features that are meaningful for you are like your compass, and goals are the steps you take guided by that compass. However, values are your compass, and for instance, you can always move towards a goal, towards a value, and you can never reach it. So each time we are taking steps, each moment we are choosing either to contribute, to take action, or to stay frozen, to stay paralyzed. So instead of feeling stuck, choosing these areas where we want to make contribution and taking small steps every day would help us to find out easier what we want to achieve, what's our meaning, and you will find yourself slowly moving towards your meaning and direction. And in the moments of pain or crisis, asking yourself, how is this difficult experience calling me to become? Who do I want to become? How do I want to respond to these challenges? Would help you to shift from being stuck in what you can't control to choosing your direction. And meaning is often already present in small moments in the past. For instance, when in your life have you felt even a small sense of purpose or meaning? What were you doing at that time? What personal qualities helped create that moment? How might you bring a small part of that experience into your life this week? So, going into history and trying to find moments when you were closest to your